Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from StoryPlanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book Moon, a creation by Ben Moore. Moon, 2019, portrays the moon's biography, exploring our historical and evolving connection with it, from ancient rituals and myths to the Greek discoveries, through 19th century science fiction dreams leading up to the 1969 Apollo landing. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that Ben Moore directs the Center for Theoretical Astrophysics and Cosmology at the University of Zurich, focusing on cosmology, gravity, astroparticle physics, and planet formation. Alongside his academic pursuits, he is a musician known as Professor Moore, creating electronic music solo and with the band Milk 67. With 8 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book on StoryPlanet.net. To start, the text encourages exploring the moon's history, current state, and future prospects. Despite the historical moon landing, mysteries around the moon's formation persist. Renewed interest in lunar exploration is evident through private moon vacations, Chinese lunar mining plans, and discussions within the scientific community about establishing a permanent moon base. This resurgence makes it an opportune time to delve into the moon's mysteries and its significance in human history and culture. Key idea number 1. Ancient cultures had many supernatural beliefs about the moon, but the Greeks had a unique perspective. Humans have long been captivated by the moon, attributing its mysteries to gods and spirits due to a lack of scientific understanding. Ancient cultures, like the Greeks, started moving away from supernatural beliefs and began exploring the cosmos using observations and logic. Key figures such as Pythagoras, Parmenides, and Aristarchus made significant contributions to astronomy, but progress was hindered by a return to superstition during Roman times, leading to a decline in scientific exploration for many centuries. Key idea number 2. Science fiction evolved from imaginative depictions of lunar travel to making accurate forecasts. The invention of the telescope in the 17th century led to imaginative stories about the moon, from fantastical tales to more plausible visions of lunar travel. Early stories were filled with fantastical elements, like swan-powered flights to the moon, while later works started to align more closely with scientific possibilities. As technology advanced, the focus shifted to realistic ideas about lunar exploration, paving the way for actual space travel achievements. Science fiction narratives, such as H.G. Wells' The First Men in the Moon and Konstantin Tsiolkovsky's On the Moon, inspired budding astronomers and laid the groundwork for future scientific advancements. Key idea number 3. The space race between the USA and the Soviet Union fueled lunar exploration in the 20th century. After World War II, the Soviet Union made significant advancements in space exploration, outpacing the United States and launching the first artificial satellite, Sputnik, in 1957. This led to the US initiating the Apollo mission as a response to beat the Soviet Union to the moon. The space race was seen as a rivalry between capitalism and communism. Despite the Soviets achieving several milestones, the US ultimately landed on the moon in 1969 during the Apollo 11 mission, showcasing the collective efforts of scientists from various nations over any particular ideology. Key idea number 4. Astronauts encountered a vastly different environment on the moon compared to Earth. Buzz Aldrin's poetic reaction upon stepping onto the moon in 1969 highlighted the unique desolation and beauty of the lunar landscape. The astronauts experienced dazzling light, a view of Earth 13 times larger than the moon from Earth, and a lack of atmosphere which made stars shine brighter and eliminated twinkling. Despite the spiritual awe and personal impressions felt by the crew, Michael Collins noted a sense of darkness and inhospitality on the moon. Their experiences contributed to humanity's understanding of the lunar surface. Key idea number 5. Apollo missions provided essential data, aiding our current knowledge of the Moon. 2 Apollo 11 astronauts collected moon samples, revealing anorthosite and basalt on the lunar surface. The regolith, or lunar soil, smelled like gunpowder when opened on Earth. Moon has highlands and basalt plains called maria, formed by volcanic eruptions. Moon surface records impacts with meteorites due to lack of organic processes. Moon's history traces back to its formation 4.53 billion years ago as a molten body that eventually cooled. Apollo missions provided vital insights into Moon's origins and geology. Key idea number 6. The Moon's origin is mysterious, but there is a knowledgeable theory about it. Rocks on the Moon and Earth are similar, leading to debate on the Moon's origin. The impact model theorizes a collision between Earth and a Mars-sized planet, disputed due to the Moon's similarity to Earth. An alternate theory proposes a merger of 2 similar-sized planets. The Moon may have formed from a split-off fragment during this process. Uncertainty remains, but ongoing research promises more insights into lunar origins. Key idea number 7. The Moon influences life on Earth significantly, but does not impact human behavior. Life on Earth is influenced by the circadian clock tied to day and night rhythms. Some organisms, like sea life, are synchronized with the lunar cycle due to tides controlled by the Moon's gravitational pull. Examples like fiddler crabs and marine midges showcase how species adapt to circotidal and circulunar clocks. Human behavior is not significantly affected by the Moon, contrary to misconceptions linking it to menstrual cycles or psychological conditions. Claims about increased violence during a full moon lack scientific evidence and are rooted in folklore. Key idea number 8. A moon base would be advantageous for scientific research. The international scientific community is once again discussing the possibility of establishing a lunar base. Benefits include ideal conditions for scientific exploration, such as improved astronomy due to lack of light pollution and atmospheric interference. This could aid in detecting biosignatures on distant planets and enhance radio astronomy. Observatories on the Moon could also monitor Earth for climate change, study marine ecosystems, and detect near-Earth objects. Establishing a moon base could provide valuable experience for future space exploration, assist in the development of life support systems, and enable easier and more frequent solar system exploration due to the Moon's weaker gravitational field. The author believes a moon base could be a stepping stone towards further space exploration, potentially even before a Mars mission. In conclusion, humans have long been fascinated by the Moon, leading to belief, superstition, imagination, and study. The space race between the Soviet Union and the US culminated in the Apollo 11 moon landing in 1969, revealing significant insights. This mission paved the way for future lunar and interstellar exploration. For further reading, consider Shoot for the Moon by Richard Wiseman, delving deeper into the Apollo mission and its participants. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.